Hear that engine crying in the dark. Another lost soul on the run tonight. I was 17 with a reckless soul, running wild where the cold winds blow. Leather jacket and a worn-out dream, living life somewhere in between. Mama cried when I left that town, said one day the road will bring you down. But the fire burned too deep inside, so I chased the storm into the night. Neon signs and broken bars, cheap motel rooms and stolen cars. Every woman had a sad goodbye, every morning brought another sky, and every mile became a scar. Every song another war. Ghosts of the highway calling my name, lost in the thunder and pouring rain. Steel guitar crying through the night, trying to keep the soul alive. Raise your glass to the fallen dreams, to broken hearts and gasoline. When the world leaves you cold and alone, the blues becomes your only home. Down in Texas, near the borderline, I met a girl with dangerous eyes. She danced slow beneath red lights, like temptation wrapped in paradise. She said, boy, don't trust this town, too many souls get buried down. But I was young and blind with pride, trying to outrun the hurt inside. We spent 3 nights in endless smoke, laughing hard while our hearts broke. Then she vanished before sunrise, leaving tears in these bloodshot eyes. Ghosts of the highway calling my name, lost in the thunder and pouring rain. Steel guitar crying through the night, trying to keep the soul alive. Raise your glass to the fallen dreams, to broken hearts and gasoline. When the world leaves you cold and alone, the blues becomes your only home. Now my hair's touched by silver rain, still these wheels keep rolling again. Crowded stages and lonely nights, bright spotlights and barroom fights. Some old friends are long gone now, just faded memories somehow. But every note still keeps them near, inside these songs we used to hear. And when the crowd sings loud with me, I finally feel a little free, like every star was worth the ride on this endless road let your spirit fly. Ghosts of the highway calling my name, lost in the thunder and pouring rain. Steel guitar crying through the night, trying to keep the soul alive. Raise your glass to the fallen dreams, to broken hearts and gasoline. When the world leaves you cold and alone, the blues becomes your only home. Yeah. Another restless night beneath the storm. Another outlaw soul trying to stay alive. I grew up down a dead-end street where broken dreams and trouble meet. Factory smoke fill the sky while young hearts learn how to survive. Daddy worked till his spirit cracked. Mama prayed I'd never look back, but freedom burned inside my veins like thunder rolling through the rain. At 18 I left that town with an old six-string and nothing now, just gasoline and reckless hope, trying hard to learn the road. And every mile I leave behind still echoes deep inside my mind. Broken roads and electric souls running wild with no control. Steel guitar met a girl dressed all in black, blue smoke dancing through her hair, like danger floating in the air. She said, boy, don't trust your dreams. Nothing here is what it seems. But I was drunk on lonely nights and blinded by neon lights. We stayed awake till morning rain, laughing hard through hidden pain. Then she disappeared at dawn, leaving me to carry on. Broken roads and electric souls, running wild with no control. Steel guitars beneath the storm, trying hard to stay reborn. Raise your voice into the night, keep your burning spirit alive. When your heart feels cold and torn, the blues rock keeps rolling on. Now the years move cold and fast, still haunted by the ghost of the past. Crowded bars and fading lights, long hard roads and sleepless nights. Some old friends are gone today, lost somewhere along the way. But every song still keeps them near, inside the sounds we used to hear. And when the amplifier screams, I still believe in reckless dreams, like freedom racing through my blood, like thunder rising from the mud. This world can leave you broken. This life can wear you down. But music gives the strength to rise above the ground. So yeah. Another cold night on the endless road. Another heart trying not to break. There's a full moon hanging low tonight over dusty roads and neon lights. Old truck engines roar like pain, rolling hard through wind and rain. I was young when I first ran wild, just a reckless, broken child, with a cheap guitar and restless soul, trying hard to lose control. The city burned behind my back, smoking fire along the track. Every mile felt like a war, still I kept asking for more. And every lonely road I ride keeps this old dream alive. Highway saints and rebel hearts, still running wild in the dark. Steel guitars and roaring flames, and nothing left for us to tame. Raise your hands into the sky for every dream that survived. When your soul feels cold and torn, the blues rock keeps you reborn. Met a dancer down in Baton Rouge, black leather boots and bad tattoos. She moved slow like a burning sin, pulling every lost soul in. She said, "Boy, this life moves fast, nothing golden ever lasts." But I was blinded by her eyes and the smoke beneath blue lights. 3 wild nights and endless wine, 2 damaged souls killing time. And then she vanished before the dawn, leaving me to carry on. Highway saints and rebel hearts, still running wild in the dark. Steel guitars and roaring flames, nothing left for us to take. Raise your hands into the sky for every dream that survived. When your soul feels cold and torn, the blues rock keeps you reborn. Now my shadow's growing long, still chasing freedom through these songs. Crowded bars and motel nights, hiding scars beneath stage lights. Some old brothers lost their way, some never made it through keeps them near inside the songs we used to hear. And every crowd that sings along makes this old highway feel like home. Like every wound and every scar made us who we are. Inside our souls. So when the darkness fills your mind and leaves your broken dreams behind, turn the amplifier high and let your spirit fly. Highway saints and rebel hearts still running wild in the dark. Steel guitars and roaring flames. Oh, yeah. Another sleepless highway night, another story written in smoke and fire. Red tail lights fading through the rain, another town washed in pain. Dusty boots on cracked old floors, broken dreams behind closed doors. I grew up hard on the edge of town, where factory sirens were the only sound. Dreaming big beneath dead-end skies, trying to escape this worn-out life. My father drank like a hurricane, my mother prayed through all the pain. Somewhere deep inside my soul, the blues became my only road. Now every scar becomes a song, and every lonely night rolls on. Burning wheels and broken souls, running wild with no control. Steel guitars beneath the storm, trying hard to stay reborn. Raise your glass and sing out loud for the lost ones in the crowd. When the darkness takes its toll, the blues will save your soul. Then a woman in a roadside dive. She looked half angel, half alive. Long black hair and dangerous lips, whiskey shaking in her fingertips. She laughed slow like a southern flame, and somehow knew my hidden pain. We danced close while the band played low, like two ghosts scared to let go. But hearts like ours were born to roam, never meant for staying home. So before the sunrise touched the sky, she disappeared without goodbye. Burning wheels and broken souls, running wild with no control. feel carved in stone. Still I ride them all alone. From Memphis bars to desert plains, trying to outrun old pain. Some nights the crowd screams my name, other nights it feels the same. But every note I play tonight keeps my spirit burning bright. And somewhere in another town, another dreamer's breaking down, searching for a little truth inside the power of the blues. Oh, this life can leave you empty, this world can leave you cold, but music keeps the fire alive inside the lost and known. So let the amplifier scream for every shattered dream. Turn your sorrow into sound and never let your spirit drown. Burning wheels and broken souls, running wild with no control. Steel guitars beneath the storm, trying hard to stay reborn. Raise your glass and sing out loud for the lost ones in the crowd. When the darkness takes its toll, the blues will save your soul. Midnight sky, lonely dreamers never yeah. Another night, another highway, another soul trying to outrun the pain. I left my home on a cold dark night with a rusty old Chevy and headlights bright, pocket full of dreams and a broken song, trying to find where my heart belongs. The city lights faded far behind, like old memories I couldn't rewind. Every mile felt like burning chains, still the blues kept calling my name. Truck stop, coffee and cigarette, living life with 1,000 regrets. But freedom tastes like gasoline on endless roads and shattered dreams. And when the darkness pulls me down, I turn my amplifier loud, right through the thunder, right through the rain. Let the guitar hear your pain, raise your soul into the night. us all. Saw an old man in a roadside bar playing slide guitar beneath the stars. His fingers move like flames on steel, making every stranger feel. He looked at me and softly smiled, said, "Boy, this road will drive you wild. Love will leave and friends will fade, but music never walks away." Then he played a slow, sad tune that echoed underneath the moon. Every note cut deep inside like a river I could never hide. Right through the thunder, right through the rain. Let the guitar heal your pain. Raise your soul into the night. Keep your fire burning bright. We were born for broken roads, for rebel hearts and heavy loads. And when the whole world lets you fall, the blues rock spirit saves us all. Now the years move fast somehow. Silver shadows on me now. But every scar became a song, and every road just rolls along. Crowded bars and neon smoke, late night laughs and hearts gone broke. Still I hear those engines cry like freedom underneath the sky. And somewhere down that endless road, a lonely jukebox still explodes with songs about the pain we hide and dreams we carry deep inside. Oh, some chase money, some chase fame, but some get lost in the game. But me, I just need this guitar sound to shake my soul. saves us all. Nut highway. Yeah, hear that thunder calling. Another runaway soul tonight. I was born where the cold winds blow, in a broken town nobody knows. Street lights flicker through factory smoke. Dreams burn fast and hearts stay broke. Daddy worked till his hands turned gray. Mama prayed I'd leave someday. So I packed my life in an old guitar case and disappeared without a trace. Midnight engines and motel signs, cheap red wine and blurry lights. Every road carried a different light. Every sunrise, another goodbye. And every lonely song I play keeps the darkness far away. Smoking thunder on the run, still chasing shadows one by one. Steel guitars beneath the rain, trying hard to escape the pain. Raise your voice into the storm for every heart weathered and warm. When your spirit starts to fall, the blues rock saves us all. Down in Alabama late one night, I met a girl beneath blue lights. Black boots dancing slow and wild, with a smile of a devil child. She said, boy, don't trust this town. Too many dreamers get buried down. But I was young and burning fast, trying hard to outrun my past. We stayed awake till morning came, lost in whiskey, love, and rain. Then she vanished like smoke at dawn, leaving me to carry on. Smoking thunder on the run, still chasing shadows one by one. Steel guitars beneath the rain, trying hard to escape the pain. my face. Still I move from place to place. Crowded bars and faded lights, long hard days and endless nights. Some old brothers lost the fight, some disappeared into the night, but every chord still keeps them near, inside the songs we used to hear. And when the amplifier screams, I still believe in broken dreams, like freedom flowing through my veins, like thunder rolling once again. This world can steal your fire, leave your soul out in the rain. But music gives the strength to stand back up again. So if you feel too far gone, like you don't belong, turn the volume high tonight and let your spirit rise. Smoke and thunder on the run, still chasing shadows one by one. Steel guitars beneath the rain, trying hard to escape the pain. Raise your voice into the storm, for every heart weathered and worn. When your spirit starts to fall, the blues like saves us all. Midnight highways, restless souls, burning hearts, rock and forever rolling yeah. Another night beneath the neon glow, another runaway soul chasing freedom. Dust clouds rising from these worn out wheels, another cheap motel with nothing real. Empty bottles lining up the scene, too many nights left alone to think. I hear the highway calling through the rain, like an old ghost whispering my name. Every wrong turn carved another scar, every lonely road led back to bars. The jukebox plays those sad old songs about hearts too weak to carry on. revels and broken dreams, burning wild on gasoline. Electric angels lost at night, trying hard to find the light. Raise your soul into the storm, where wounded hearts are reborn. When your spirit feels too far gone, the blues rock keeps rolling on. Met a drifter girl in Arkansas, blue jean jacket and a crooked smile. She danced slow while the band played loud, like moonlight floating through the crowd. She said, boy, don't trust your fate. This road only learns too late. Still I follow those dangerous eyes, straight into paradise. Loving hard through joy and Can you hear that old train rolling through the rain tonight? There's a cold wind blowing through this town. Street lights flicker while the sun goes down. Old jukebox singing in a corner bar about lost lovers and worn out hearts. I've been running since I was young, with a loaded soul and a silver tongue, trying to outrun every wrong I've made. But the past still waits in the pouring rain. Dusty highways beneath my wheels teach a broken man what's real. Every mile feels hard and long. Still I keep moving with the song. And when the night becomes too dark, I light the fire inside my heart. Like the last train through the storm, still rolling brighter and warm. Still guitar high and free, like the devil chasing me. Raise your glass into the sky for every dream that never died. When the cold world tears apart your soul, rock and blues will bring you home. I knew a girl in Tennessee, sweet as whiskey misery. She danced slow underneath blue lights, like heaven wrapped in midnight. She said, boy, don't lose your flame. Too many hearts die chasing fame. But I was blinded by the road, trying hard to carry my load. Then one night without goodbye, she disappeared into the night, leaving only perfume in the air and broken silence everywhere. Like the last train through the storm, still rolling battered and warm. Still guitar out wild and free, like the devil chasing me. Raise your glass into the sky for every dream that never died. When the cold world tears apart your soul, rock and blues will bring you home. Still chasing rhythm and rhyme, Crowded bars and neon haze all start blending into days. Some old friends are gone for good, buried deep beneath the wood, but every song keeps them alive somewhere beyond the night. And when the crowd begins to sing, I still feel that younger dream, like freedom riding through my veins, like thunder calling me again. Oh, this road ain't made for saints. It's built from scars and pain, but every lonely soul tonight can find salvation in these lights. Turn the amplifier high, let the screaming guitar fly. One more song before dawn breaks, one more chance before it fades. Like the last train through the storm, still rolling battered and worn, still guitar crying wild and free, like the devil chasing me. Raise your glass into the sky for every dream that never died. When the cold world tears apart your soul, rock and blues will bring you home. Midnight riders, restless hearts, thunder rolling in the dark. The train keeps moving on. Okay. Oh yeah. Another sleepless night, another bottle, another song. Cold rain falling on a neon street, old worn boots dragging tired feet. Smoke rolls slow through the midnight air, like broken dreams hanging everywhere. I got a heart full of restless fire, burning louder than these old truck tires. Every town leaves another scar, every lonely bar feels just as dark. Jukebox cries with an old blues tune underneath that pale December moon, and every note cuts deep and slow, like memories I can't let go. Still I ride through the pain somehow, with six steel strings to save me now. Whiskey rolls and broken angels, lost souls running from danger. Met a woman down in New Orleans, smooth black hair and faded jeans. She danced like fire in the pouring rain. Lord knows she drove me insane. She said, musicians never stay, always chasing yesterday. Still I held her close that night, like we could stop the morning light. But sunrise came like it always does, leaving silence where love once was. Just an empty room and cigarette smoke and another wandering heart left broke. Whiskey roads and broken angels, lost souls running from danger, electric hearts beneath the night, trying hard to survive. Raise your voice and let it burn. Some lessons heard before you learn. When love turns cold and dreams get torn, the blues rock keeps you moving on. Years keep rolling like thunder wheels, still chasing something real. Crowded stages and motel lights, living fast through endless nights. Some people say this road's no lie, too much loneliness and sacrifice. But freedom sounds like a screaming amp in a roadside midnight jam. And every crowd that sings along makes me feel where I belong. Like every wound and every scar turned into who we are. Oh, when the darkness falls around you and the whole world feels untrue, close your eyes and hear that sound. The blues will never let you down. Let the guitar cry your pain, like thunder rolling through the rain. One more song before we go, one more night of rock and soul. Oh, whiskey roads and broken angels, lost souls running from Hear those engines rolling through the dark. Another night for the lost and wild. Where the river runs cold, among broken men and hearts grown old. Factory smoking rusty trains taught me how to survive the pain. At 16 I stole my daddy's car, chasing freedom underneath the stars. Radio loud with a rebel song, feeling like I finally belong. The highway stretched like endless fire, fueling every reckless desire. Every town felt strange and new, every night another truth. And when the silence cuts too deep, the blues becomes the air I breathe. Midnight riders never die, by an old saloon. A woman danced beneath the moon, black leather boots and smoky eyes, danger shining in the skies. She said, boy, don't fall too fast, nothing good around here lasts. But I was drunk on lonely nights and blinded by neon lights. We laughed until the morning came, like runaway hearts without shame. Then she left with the pouring rain, and I never saw her face again. Midnight riders never die, still chasing freedom through the night. Steel guitars and roaring flames, burning hard through wind and rain. Raise your hands beneath the sky for every dream still alive. When the cold world Now the road has turned my hair gray, still I ride the same old way. Crowded bars and endless smiles, hiding pain behind my smile. Some old brothers have passed away, lost somewhere along the way, but every chord still keeps them near, inside the songs we used to hear. And when the crowd sings loud tonight, I still feel that younger fire, like freedom racing through my veins, like thunder rolling once again. But the blues stays true.